Yes, I know it's been a while since I've last uploaded, so you're thinking that maybe I've made a good video in this time, right? You're thinking that, hey, maybe he didn't go and spend the past 2 weeks on porn. Alright, let's do this. What the fuck? I've got to do this one. Greg's Little Penis by Don McDonough. Greg's Little Penis Adventure. One day, Gregory was out church for a wall when suddenly a penis was hanging by a tree. Ye thought it belonged to Fragley. So ye went to Fragley's house and Fragley lipped a ham on his chick. Yak, schemed Greg as he tore his hedge and disgush. That's when ye heard Taskar ye is gone of her. To be continued. Okay, so that exists. Alright. Zooey Mama, American Badass by Hitler the Duck. Incredible username. Zooey Mama was gunning down orcs in a dark alley with his trusted machine guns. One of the orcs leaped at Zooey Mama to try to eat him, but Zooey Mama was too fast for him. Zooey Mama drew his battle axe and cleaved the orc's head in two evenly sliced pieces as blood splattered all over the walls. I guess he really couldn't handle it, said Zooey Mama. Zooey Mama then reached up and pulled the planet Jupiter out of orbit without effort. He then rolled the red giant up and smoked it like a cigarette. The ashes from the planet cigarette then fell on top of the city and created a warm blanket of ash for everyone to sleep soundly inside of. A limousine then drove up the road and stopped in front of Zooey Mama. The door on the right side then opened up and the President of the United States, Larry the Cucumber, exited from the vehicle. Zooey Mama, I need your help, said Larry, and Zooey Mama began breakdancing. What do you need me for? My daughter, Chica Fujiwara, has been kidnapped by space pirates. I'll pay you 19 yen pennies if you get her back for me. Alright, I'll do it, said Zooey Mama while bouncing a fishbowl on his head. Great, I wish you luck, said Larry. Fucking Larry. Who the fuck is called Larry anyway? Like, Zooey Mama then jumped onto his motorcycle made of hellfire and rode upwards into space. After a bucket full of minutes, Zooey Mama found where Aqua was being held. She was being held captive in a silver space station. Zooey Mama then sped there while leaving a blazing trail of hellfire everywhere he went. Zooey Mama then looked at the picture Larry gave him of the space pirates he'd be going up against. These pirates all seemed to look exactly the same. They wore long red coats, torn beige pants, and had a long greasy black hair on their head. Hey, I can handle this, said Zooey Mama. Zooey Mama then arrived at the entrance to the station, where he dropped off his hellfire bike at the parking lot because Zooey Mama believes that just because you're a badass don't mean that you should be a dick. Zooey Mama then got off his bike and walked towards the door. He knocked on the door 3 times, bare for a space pirate to open the door to greet him. Can I help you? Asked the space pirate. You sure can, said Zooey Mama, then kicked the space pirate so hard the bullet that a mini nuclear explosion went off inside the pirate's testicles. The space pirate then fell to his knees before melting into a puddle of black goo and evaporating to become one with the stars in space. Well, it looks like he'll be seeing stars, said Zooey Mama. Zooey Mama then pulled out 2 pistols and ran through the hallway of the space station searching for the President's daughter. Suddenly, dozens of space pirates jumped out and began shooting at Zooey Mama in an attempt to kill him, but Zooey Mama's rock-hard abs bounced all the bullets away until the bad guys were out of ammo. Okay, how the fuck is this about the diary of a wimpy kid? I don't know. I'm not going to question this because this is just incredible. Zooey Mama then aimed his 2 pistols at the crowd space pirates and rained down ammunition onto his enemies, which made them disappear from this universe and reappear in a universe where the currency they use is Fresh Prince of Bel-Air DVD boxes dipped in strawberry jelly by a homeless person. These space pirates' bodies couldn't handle the sudden change in atmosphere, so they spontaneously combusted in a bright fiery mushroom cloud that destroyed half of the country. It looks like their failure was universal after all, said Zooey Mama. Zooey Mama then looked at his guns and saw that he was out of ammo, so he tossed the guns outside, where they faded out of existence because their fuel for staying in existence was Zooey Mama's badassery. Physics. Zooey Mama then continued his search for Chica until he was stopped by a big space pirate. The space pirate towered over Zooey Mama, and he was wielding a chainsaw that was taller than himself. So, Zooey Mama, you've chosen this as your grave, said the big space pirate. No, I've chosen this place as your grave, said Zooey Mama while filing his taxes. You know, as you do. The big space pirate then swung his large chainsaw at Zooey Mama's head, but Zooey Mama just raised his wrist to block it. The space pirate tried cutting through Zooey Mama's wrist, but it wouldn't budge due to the aura of awesomeness of Zooey Mama keeping it himself. I can't fucking speak today. Just read this yourself, alright? Sure, I'm, recording a video and narrating this, but read it yourself, alright? Zooey Mama then grabbed the chainsaw's blade with one hand and then he karate chopped it, causing the blade to break into 2 pieces. Zooey Mama then grabbed the big space pirate and proceeded to fold him in half. He then proceeded to fold him in half a second time, then a third time, then a fourth time, then a fifth, and a sixth, until eventually the big space pirate was nothing but a teeny tiny square filled with crushed organs. Then he took this square, tore it in half and used it as a new pair of contact lenses. I've got my eye on you, said Zooey Mama. He then looked down at the 2 chainsaw halves. Excellent idea. He picked up the chainsaw parts and proceeded to bend them to make him fit over his knuckles until his knuckles were wrapped up now. He had created chainsaw wrappings. Chica was sleeping in her dull grey cell when suddenly, boom! Zooey Mama crashed in through the wall and said, Your father wants you back. I'm here to deliver you, so come with me if you want to live. Don't ask why I'm doing a Arnold Schwarzenegger accent all of a sudden. Zooey Mama then grabbed Chica by the hand and ran outside of the cell in order to deliver her to President Larry. Zooey Mama and Chica were running through the halls to get back to his Hellfire bike when they were stopped by a space pirate who was the size of kaiju. So, you managed to kill every single one of my space pirates. That's unforgivable. I should punish you for your insolence, said the kaiju space pirate. But Zooey Mama weren't afraid. He just stood his ground and said the perfect comeback. I'm sorry, but I don't speak corpse, said Zooey Mama while playing the xylophone. The kaiju space pirate was enraged by that remark, so he began to rampage in an attempt to wipe Zooey Mama out of existence. He didn't flinch once during this entire journey, so why would he start now? He ran up towards the kaiju pirate's legs and began punching at hyper speeds. The damage was only enhanced by his chainsaw wrappings as each punch drew blood from a kaiju pirate. What the fuck am I doing with my life? The kaiju's legs eventually began to break down from the sheer awesomeness of Zooey Mama's constant blows until eventually his legs shattered, and the kaiju fell to the ground with his eyes staring straight at Zooey Mama's fuck. I can't speak today, Jesus Christ, this is terrible. Until eventually his legs shattered, and the kaiju fell to the ground with his eyes staring straight at Zooey Mama's golden shining eyes. And now it's a time for you to become a part of me once and for all, said Zooey Mama in an Italian accent. The kaiju's space pirates were sweating with fear now. No, please don't. Zooey Mama then lifted up his shirt, to reveal his nipple hair. His nipple hair then extended like a dozen tentacles and grabbed hold of Kaiju's space body. The nipple hair began pulling the nipple hair began pulling the Kaiju space pirate towards Zooey Mama, while the Kaiju begged and pleaded for mercy the entire time. "Please show me mercy," said the Kaiju pirate. "Sorry, but mercy has been officially discontinued from our store shelves," said Zooey Mama whilst reading the Communist Manifesto. The Kaiju struggled until finally the nipple hair pulled him into Zooey Mama's nipple dimension, an entirely separate dimension inside Zooey Mama's nipple, which seems to have no end, where Kaiju would never be seen again. And Zooey Mama and Chica ran outside of a space station, hopped into his Hellfire motorcycle and drove back to Earth. What the fuck are we doing? Zooey Mama, I can't take this anymore. Okay. Then he went and handed Chica over to her father in the most stylish way possible, and President Larry said, "You've done good. Here are your pennies." A huge planet-sized bag of pennies then chopped into Zooey Mama's big, strong arms and prepared to go back home. Before he could, Chica dropped into his arms and said, "Zooey Mama, don't you want to fuck me?" Zooey Mama just dropped her on the ground and said, "Sorry, I don't fuck girls with low standards," as an explosion went off behind him. Then he got on his motorcycle with his money and drove off into the sunset. "There goes our true hero," said Larry without a tear rolling down his face. What the fuck did I just read? It was beautiful. Alright, 10 out of 10. It's the best story ever written. Also, why is this on the Diary of a Wimpy Kid fanfiction? The only thing even close to being Diary of a Wimpy Kid is Zooey Mama. Like, it is a weird ass comic humans made or something. I don't fucking know. Video end. Goodbye.